and welcome to Everyday Matters. I'm here to give you lifestyle advice and tips to help you live your dreams, achieve your goals, and become the best version of yourself. Now, you've clicked on this video because you want more, you believe you're capable of more, and you want to live your best life ever. But today, let's talk about those 5 simple routine changes that can transform your life. Hello and welcome back to Everyday Matters with Tara. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing by clicking the red subscribe button on your right hand side so you can learn more about personal growth and development, relationship and lifestyle. The popular saying that the key to changing your life is to change your daily habits. So change the things you do on a daily basis and you're on your way to changing your life. And the first tip I'm going to talk about, the first thing that you need to do if you want to transform your life is to build a daily routine. Something that you want to do on a daily basis. So this might be something you do in the morning or something you do in the evening before you go to bed. But think of something. And it doesn't have to be something hard. It doesn't have to be something so massive. It can be something so simple like maybe waking up in the morning and making your bed, or waking up in the morning and saying your prayer. It could be something as simple as waking up in the morning and having your shower first thing before doing anything else. It might just be anything at all, or it might be going for a walk in the evening or going for a walk in the morning. So simple things like that. You don't have to look for something so massive, because when we talk about routine, people think about, okay, I have to do a marathon in the morning, or I have to do this exercise for 1 hour or 20 minutes in the morning. It doesn't have to be. The important thing is that you pick a routine that works for you. So if you're the person that can wake up in the morning and do exercise for 20 minutes, that's fine. Go ahead and do it. But if you're that person that can only do exercise for 5 minutes, if that's what you want to pick as your morning routine, then by all means, go ahead and do that. Whatever it is you want to do in the morning, just go ahead and pick that one thing. Maybe waking up when your alarm goes off instead of just easily pressing the snooze button. So whatever it is that works for you, that's what you want to do. And you also want to think about that thing that you want to stop doing. It might be spending too much time on TV before you go to bed. It might be going to bed late and waking up last thing in the morning, always in a hurry, getting out of bed and running late for every single appointment you have. So it might be cutting down on your calories, cutting down on your food intake. It might be cutting down on your sugar, on the amount of sugar you eat on a daily basis. It might even be that you want to spend more quality time with your family. So whatever it is that you decide to do, just make sure it's something that works for you. It might be that you want to make sure that the dishes are all packed clean and the kitchen is clean and tidy for you in the morning when you wake up. That's totally fine, so long as it works for you. Okay, so what I said was think about something that you want to do every single day. So maybe every morning or every evening, and make sure that it is something that works for you. The second tip I'm going to talk about that could transform your life is consistency. Okay, and there's a popular saying that consistency is the backbone of every success. So if you want to be successful, you need to be consistent in what you do. So if not, you've decided that you want to start a new routine or you want to do something, you need to be consistent. And we know that it takes about 21 days of constantly doing something to form a habit. So be consistent to the extent that you no longer think about this thing before you do it. So if, for instance, you want to wake up and make your bed in the morning, it becomes natural to you because you've done it for such a long time. Okay, when I say consistent, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because there are going to be some days that you'll be like, you know what, I can't do this, okay? But it takes a level of discipline to tell yourself that, you know what, even though it's hard for me, I will get up and do it. Okay, so it takes a level of discipline. You want to discipline yourself, put yourself under, like my Bible will say, discipline yourself and say, okay, I must do this. So it's like making a promise to yourself. Like I say, you know what, every morning when I wake up, something as simple as I'm making my bed, which is what I've promised myself. So make that promise to yourself and say, every morning I'm going to wake up and make my bed, and do it consistently, and it becomes natural to you. The good thing about it is that you start your day by completing a task, which gives you some form of satisfaction, some form of fulfillment that, yes, I've made this promise to myself and I've kept it. It makes you actually very proud of yourself. Okay, so you want to make a promise to yourself. You want to decide, okay, this is the routine I want to start, and you want to be consistent, not just in your day, in your routine that you've chosen, but in your daily life, in everything that you do. Be consistent, because consistency is key. If you stop, then you will not be able to achieve the success you want. You won't be able to achieve the target that you are striving for. So you want to be consistent. You want to keep going. Even when it gets hard, you just keep going. A simple change that will transform your life is to wake up with gratitude. Now, I know it sounds so simple, but it actually works. So what you do is, when you wake up in the morning, just think about at least 3 things that you can be grateful for. Okay, and before you go to bed, you do the same thing. Think about 3 things that you can be grateful for. And the truth of the matter is, if you look around you, you find out that there are so many things that you can be grateful for, but most of the time we don't see these things. Most of the time we see the things that are not working. Okay, but when we begin to make conscious decisions, it's okay, you know what, I want to think about these 3 things that makes me happy. It could be 5, it could be 10, but consciously think about it. Don't just think about it, let it be something that you actually feel grateful for. So let the gratitude come from your heart, okay? And when you do that, it begins to change your perspective. I did a video on the power of gratitude. You might want to check that video out. But what happens is when you begin to make conscious decisions to be grateful, it changes your perspective, turns your eyes and your focus away from the things that are not working to the things that are working. It changes your vibration, it changes your mood, it changes everything about you. So your day, you go about your day with a more grateful, a more joyful heart. And research also shows that gratitude actually increases and boosts your immune system. So why not? Okay, have you tried going to bed thinking about the things that don't work, that are not working? Sometimes you find out that you lose sleep because of it. Okay, but when you go to bed thinking about the things that you are grateful for, say for instance, I'm grateful for my life, I'm grateful for my job, some things that are specific. Don't just say, oh, I'm grateful, but think of specific things that you can be grateful for. And what happens is you go to bed and sleep like a baby. And when you wake up as well, do the same thing. I started doing this recently. I wake up in the morning with gratitude in my heart. I go in the shower singing, and I find out that my day actually goes better. Okay, so even though there are things for me to worry about, I don't focus on them first thing in the morning. I focus on the things that I am grateful for. And even though there are things that I'm still expecting, okay, I look at those things and say, okay, I know that these things will come, because I am grateful for this thing. And the truth of the matter is that when you begin to make conscious decisions to be grateful, you find many other things that you'll be grateful for, and it begins to attract positive things into your life, attracts positive people into your life, attracts positive opportunities into your life. So it does work. Fourth and change that can transform your life is to live in the moment. Okay, so it's so easy for us to be caught up in the things that are not working. So easy for us to be caught up in what ifs. Okay, but it's important that we don't, even though we think and we plan and we strategize, let not allow the what if stop us. Okay, so if you have a dream in your heart, if you have something that you think you want to do, a dream or something you want to pursue, don't let the what if stop you. Okay, because that has stopped so many people from achieving their goals, from becoming the best versions of yourself. Okay, so don't allow the fear of the unknown, like, okay, I want this to be perfect, I want to know the outcome of this thing before I go ahead and start it, or before I take any steps. No, if you do that, what it means is that you would not be able to take any step, because we never know. Okay, we never know what is going to turn out, like what is going to happen in the future. All you need to do is trust your gut, trust your instincts, and believe in yourself to figure things out as you go. If you continue to think about the fact that, oh, it might not work out the way I want it to, or maybe people would laugh at me, oh, I am afraid, I have these things, if I let these things go, what if I don't get the other thing I'm looking for? If you keep doing that, then you will just be stuck in one place. And it's okay to think, it's okay to plan and strategize, and then weigh your options. But like I said, don't allow the what if, don't allow the fear of the unknown to stop you. And the fifth change that can transform your life is for you to take simple steps every day. Don't wait and say, okay, I want to start a business, I need $1 million or 1 million pounds or 1 million euros to start this business, or 500 euros or 5,000 euros. Don't think about that. Start small. Okay, you need to start small, and then you grow from where you are. So consistently decide, okay, this is what I want to do. Be consistent with what you do and take steps every single day consistently, and that will take you to your destination. The saying that a little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Okay, so those little steps you take every single day will become a mighty big step in no distant time. So long as you remain consistent, so long as you don't give up, so long as you keep going, that is what counts. Like I said, your success is in your habit. So everything you do every single day, the things you do every single day, is what determines if you will succeed or not. If you are the kind of person that will do something and give up, that means that you will not be able to achieve your goals. If you do something and give up in the face of adversity, or when it becomes tough, you won't be able to achieve. And I said in my last video, I said the difference between those that succeed and those that do not succeed is that those that succeed still persist even when it gets difficult, while those that don't succeed give up at the point of difficulty. So let's not be that person that gives up. Let's persist even when it's difficult, even when we face difficult times, even when it feels like there's no way out, even when it feels like it's not possible. So long as you have that dream in your heart, keep going one step at a time, one day at a time, and you will get the change that you totally desire. Okay, so these are just a few tips from me just to talk about the 5 simple routine changes that can transform your life. I hope these tips have been helpful. If they have, please give this video a thumbs up, leave your comment in the comment section, share this video if you can with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next